Welcome to Biomutant.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Biomutant. In the last episode, we explored the ruins of an old village put together by Toxanol as a place for its workers while they were working in this area. Apparently, Toxanol constructed quite a few of these villages and then abandoned them and left for other places. It was cheaper to construct these cities and then leave them abandoned than it would be to just improve upon them and then have the people be transported around. It's a bit weird, especially because we do see that there's like a subway system built for all these places. Maybe in the end, the fuel or whatever it was they were mining for or drilling for was just worth so much to them that they would rather just move the people around than let them even use the public transportation that was constructed for them. We also, I believe, fought a rather large... No, that was in the previous episode. Rather large monster. We also are about to fight in the tribe war for the first time. We have reached a myriad outpost. So let's get in there and claim it for the Jagni. Now, that guy with the battling ram makes you realize I picked the right side in this war. Let's start this. Yeah, I don't know about that, but let's enter the outpost.
Here's the first line of defense.
Good. Ranged guy's now dead. Oh, hey, that was a kill steal.
That's a bomb lobber. Spot wrecked it.
Maybe if they had used those bombs during the melee that was just ongoing, they would have inflicted more casualties and defended their fort. But they're not willing to hurt their own tribe members, and thus they deserve to be killed. They're not willing to do what it takes to keep their tribe alive.
Give those twirly wheels a turn. Yes, the river tub's going down the drain.
Alright, we did level. So we should go ahead and spend those points. I think we took Charisma up last time. So let's grab one of these. I think we'll take more Strength. And for our Wung Fu, we have 2 points at the moment. I'm going to hold on to them because we might be able to construct a shotgun, which I've not used before. So I wouldn't mind seeing what a shotgun's like. And if we do want it... If I do want it, then if I do like it, then I will want a combo for it.
Keep going.
An ingenious defense. Only a vertical slash could destroy the chain, not a horizontal one. Unfortunately, their tricks aren't going to save them.
That cage is holding a helper.
Nice. Good use of that quarterstaff, sir. I approve. Okay, I know how to do this. Obviously, it's a vertical slash again. Nope, it's something else completely different. We will return to the fort and rest. We'll take some light side points there. If they treated him fairly, then we should treat the others fairly, too. I really don't like the idea of just torturing and creating a lot of fear for the enemy. Realistically, it should just be about defeating them. Like, I have a hunch we have to defeat every single member of every single other tribe and all their outposts anyway. Like, I don't think we're gonna scare them into following us. Extermino Frogupster. An assault rifle. I think. Oh, no, just a normal rifle. Really? Okay. Well, it's a different ranged weapon. So let's go ahead. And give it a try. Our fire rate goes down, our range increases, our accuracy goes up, our damage is practically doubled. And we have a great amount of more reload speed and magazine size. So it's better than our current pistol in almost every way we can imagine. And as long as we're doing this, let's also go ahead and upgrade it. If I can. Oh, okay, so we can begin changing it if I like. Holy crap, we can make it like a cannon. I was kind of hoping to make a shotgun out of this though, so we won't do that. We'll stick with the Extermino for our base type. For the grip, we only have a Frug. We'll hold on to our 2-trigger for the shotgun, I suppose. Let's see, can we actually add a mod? Could give it a little more armor pierce, more critical. Yeah, let's go ahead and give it this shell clip. Oh, that's a battery it's using for the base. Interesting. Okay, so now that we have that, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a ranged combat rifle combo with Cursed Beaver. The input sequence is the same as it was for the pistols, by the way. I believe I mentioned it in a previous episode, but I believe all the combos are the same inputs. Now, we can't really interact with this again. We can, but it's going to say, like, it's locked. It's not locked. It's already been searched.
A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray.
I spent a huge amount of time trying to kill this guy.
Second line of defense.
But we can't do anything to him until we defeat this group.
Red means danger.
Remember that we can be interrupted. We got our Super Wung Fu, but we can't really use it. We have to get this guy to charge.
Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it.
Another reason why the Mirror Tribe should probably be
Look
destroyed.
Slowly. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not kaboom. You're in. Almost there.
Because they put the means to destroy their gates right next to the gates. Why would they do that?
The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
I think they could have done without this part right here. And the very first thing the Jaggi tribe is interested in is money. Each tribe has its own tribal weapon. If you defeat a rival tribe, you acquire its weapon. By helping your own tribe, you've acquired its weapon. You're now allied with a tribe. You can decide to switch your allegiance and ally with a different tribe. Go to a tribe fort and talk to their Sifu to change your allegiance. It looks dangerous enough. I hope so, out of date. That's what we're kind of being led to do. No, that seems really wrong out of date, because the Jaggi tribe just want to help the World Eaters. Eat the world.
That's the sound of impending doom. Out of date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The porky-puff needs to be handled.
I get the feeling... Okay, there's our next quest, main quest. So, he wants us to go over there to help Goop create the Goo Glider, which we can use to sail out and kill the World Eater, which apparently is something we need to do, even though we are allied with the Jagni, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I would have imagined that we didn't want to kill the World Eaters at all, and that we should instead focus on the tribe conflict in order to defeat all the tribes that might be wanting to defeat the World Eaters. But instead, we're going to have to do both. Defeat all the tribes, and kill all the World Eaters from my limited playing of the game so far. I get the feeling that when they were designing this story, they couldn't really tell what they wanted. That's actually a pretty good looking pair of pants, but ours also look good and are higher, well, not higher level, but are better, so we're keeping ours. An add-on for armor. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that onto a piece of our gear. I guess we'll keep upgrading our pants, because it's by far the best piece of gear we have so far. When we disassemble gear that has add-ons on it, we will take off all the add-ons that are on it, as opposed to breaking it down for components. I do like that the developers did that, because it means that you can always feel free to go ahead and add things onto your armor. You can always replace it with better gear later, or add-ons. I'll look at the trade. So they've just restocked a Amber Note certificate, so we can ride them. But I'm not going to buy it. My intention for our character is that he will not ride any living creature unless I'm required to. I want anything that's mechanical, like a motorcycle or a glider or something of the sort, as opposed to riding an animal of any type. That's an upgrade bench. Here you can upgrade your gear and weapons. Upgrade benches can easily be spotted by these balloons. They are usually found in villages and outposts. So one of these is the upgrade gear, and the other is for weapons. So let's go ahead. I guess we should upgrade our melee weapon to start. So let's take a look at this. At upgrade benches, you can upgrade both the quality and material of your items. This will cost resources, but will significantly improve each item. Each part and add-on of the item will be upgraded. Items with more parts will cost more to upgrade, but the benefits will be higher. So it requires 11 of each of these to upgrade our weapons quality, I think. We're from rank 4 to rank 3 Rick-Rack to rank 4, which will be decent. And the material currently is rock coated. We could upgrade it to Anno, but we need 9 of each resource, and we don't have that either. So this is a good opportunity to show how expensive it is to indeed upgrade a weapon. Notice that the damage increase for this is not very high for either of these. I get the impression that this is something you want to do kind of like last, and as you begin to get more and more materials. Probably this is your reward for grinding things in this game, because the magnitude of increase for this weapon is very slight, and I think I'd rather hold on to those parts to make maybe even a better weapon than upgrade this one just slightly. On our rifle's case, upgrading from Composite 1 to Rock Coated 2 costs only 5 of each resource and does offer a little bit of an increase, giving us more armor pierce, but apparently it lowers our reload speed? That's really strange. I don't understand why that's the case, but there you have it. Can we upgrade our pants? No. Nope, too expensive. Okay. Alright, well, let's go down there and finally earn some green. I'm sure you do. But I'll see what you have anyway. So this looks like the ranged... Yep, the ranged part merchant. So he's not selling weapons, but he's selling parts to make weapons. This is a bit awkward because I guess you need to remember what your weapon is currently consists of. It's different parts, so you can understand if what you're purchasing is better. It looks like, from my limited time here as well, as you can see, that stuff is ordered in from best quality to worst quality. Oh, and I suppose a combination of quality and material. So I don't think anything he's selling is better than what I've got. Now that said, now that we're finally here, we'll start selling a few things that we have. Let's think here. So I guess our health packs are too useful for us to go ahead and sell those. We'll hold on to all consumables. For our clothes... Let's see. I don't really want this, so we'll sell that. We'll sell our Keep It Together for some green. This is all the stuff I currently have equipped. Even though we have a combo for it, I don't think I'm ever going to really use this gun, now that I have the rifle instead. That's kind of interesting, actually. The rifle is worth less money, but is better in almost every way to our pistol. It does more damage, it has more armor pierce, it has more accuracy, it has more range, it has more crit chance, it has a higher magazine size, but the fire rate is less. I think we... Oh, I can't sell this. Okay. I don't think I'm allowed to sell the Jagdi Tribe Staff either, or I would. We can't upgrade this weapon in any way, so... We'll hold on to that, because that's a tool. Here's all the different pieces we have. Guess we'll just hold on to them. Actually, what are we lacking for a shotgun? We have a pinger? I think the stock is used with any weapons. I'm also not interested in any one-handed weapons. I want to be a two-handed weapon user. That said, two-handed weapons do come in different weight classes. You can have a light two-handed... You can have a light two-handed weapon. Let's see. So do you have... You have some mods here, which now I can probably begin purchasing all this stuff. These do exactly the same, and they're worth the same amount of money. I think we need a muzzle for our shotgun. I guess we'll buy one of these top mods also.
Fair and square.
Okay, so now... Oh, we have something called New Wong Fu. Oh, because we have a staff. Okay, is this all the new stuff? Alright, I don't care about the staff. So, let's now go to our crafting... We need a base type, a grip, and a muzzle. I thought we had all of that. So this is super frustrating because I don't know what I'm missing. So the only way for me to find out is to go to this and modify it. It's the grip. I only have one grip. We have a stock. We now have a different type of muzzle, which does nothing for this weapon. Interesting. But I like the look of it, so we'll equip that muzzle instead. Oh, it costs us a component to actually strap on this new muzzle, which does nothing. But I do like the look of it, so we're gonna take it instead. And notice that the shell grip does nothing different. Actually, that's the only magazine we have. All right, so let's do this because I like the look of this. I like the look of this better. Alright, we'll probably find a grip. Hello. That was creepy. Who's Click? Oh, well, I could get Click to tell me where the locked up loot is. And we got a new quest, a side quest, and where is that side quest? That's not too far. But while we're in this area, oh, and here's the different tribes, by the way. So I guess we'll look at these. No, we'll look at those in the next episode. Well, we won't be working with a different tribe for a little bit at least. All right, so let's go to our journal, side quests, and then I want. Nope, not side quests. Sorry. Oh my goodness, game. Main quests. What is selected? Goop. There we go. Okay, so... Oh, let's pray at the shrine to get another magic point. And I think... One second. Are these on the map? Oh my god, game! Please, no! Alright, zoom in. Okay, yes, so these are... The merchants will get added to the map after you interact with them, but not before. I think that's a bit odd, because, well, sometimes I'll just want to know where the merchants are, even if I haven't talked to them yet. I prefer the way The Witcher did it to the way this game goes about it. Oh, actually, is he selling anything? Oh, he's the note seller. I don't care about that. And he's selling other pads. Oh, I like to look at that red one. They do the same thing but different resistances.
Shook on it.
Okay, so let's go back to our character. Nope, wrong gear. And we'll equip. I think the other shoulder. Yeah, I like that. Let's go with that. And we can break down the other pad. If I go to gear and I select this, I go here. All right. Well, let's begin heading toward Goop then. Actually, I think we already marked that roadside. So let's just start heading toward Goop. We'll see what a goo glider is. And we saw Goop a while ago. Literally a long time ago, actually, I suppose. He was the one who taught us how to swim, or not swim, by just throwing us in the river.
That's a GNOAT. Easy prey for Loopin. For everyone else, they're a perfect mount and easily tamed if they are kept fed.
So we could have bought that...
pit bush that's nom-nom for the GNOATs.
We could have purchased a certificate and got that note in there for 1,000 green, or we could not have spent any green and grabbed this fruit and use it to tame this note instead. You found a pip plant. Glide under it to gather the pip seed. You can use pip seeds to tame free-roaming mounts. You can move and shoot while mounted. The mount will stay where you left it if you dismount. Acquired mounts appear in each slot of your transport menu from the top slot, which holds the mount selected in your transport menu. If you want to call your last used mount to your current position, use the key, the numpad. The gamepad. There we go, and that's the mount. I don't care. we're not gonna ride a note around. We will walk everywhere. It's more scenic. Get to enjoy the world a little more. How beautiful it looks. And I don't want to ride any smelly animals. We are already a smelly animal. We don't need to have more smelly animal smell on us. Now, I suspect if we do join another tribe, we will probably need to reconquer the outposts that we had conquered earlier. Again, everyone, I'm not sure if I'll be playing this game all the way through. Let's hold on to that criticism to yourself, Tim. Alright, so what else is going on, Tim? I don't know. We're pretty much set up almost exactly as my other character had been. We now have a rifle and a decent melee. We've upgraded our melee weapon as well. I should keep an eye open. Well, actually, there's nothing to keep an eye open for, Tim. You should pay attention to when you gain more weapon parts, because we will want to make a better melee weapon when we can. I really like this as well. There's random characters just walking around the world, walking on the trails that you see. I really like that. It gives the world a lived-in feel. Like, we're not the only ones running around out here in the wilderness, or traveling between towns or what have you.
That there's Subnautica Station. Goop flounders around in there.
We're not getting in through that way, but maybe there's another tunnel? Aha! You found a biocontaminated container! Collect the bioblobs and use these to unlock mutations in the menus or to change your appearance at biopools. I'm laughing because I find it a bit silly how the extremely obvious item here requires the camera to focus on it and stop us from moving for a few seconds to really make sure we saw it. It makes me wonder if any of the people who play these games today could ever even survive in any of the games I used to play when I was a kid. When there wasn't anything even like a map or a journal. You had to make those yourself. My God. Everything's really... don't be too mean, Tim. It seems like there is a lot of hand-holding these days in the games that we play, with all these different quest markers and so on. I can disable these, by the way. The game totally lets you disable quest markers, in case you're interested in doing so. I probably should, because of how I'm complaining about how the game works.
Yangu, ajitawa wanakan wako. Mako. Bawat buika.
Tell me about Lupa Lupin.
Bawat buika. Tirami. Nusa. Jaida.
I want revenge.
Yangu.
When I'm right, I'm right. Sometimes your gut is flat out wrong. Don't ever doubt yourself. You are number one. Even the dark knows you're better than this. Stick with me. We'll rule the world.
Yangu.
Then Goop immediately says world's goner.
Tonako. Manutai baradradi. Sisaterianu. Kitenko.
Is the surf really that polluted?
Tirami.
Something I have been thinking about, everyone, is that I think, well, I mean, so first off, what I'm about to say is solely my opinion, and the game developers should not act on it. But I think it would have been a lot more meaningful if instead of a light or dark choice, if it was between nature or industry, the choices that you had. Like, instead of wanting the world leaders to destroy the tree, just let the pollution continue its slow advance. And instead of you riding, like, mounts, living mounts, make it so that Darkseid gets mechanical mounts instead. And my powers, instead of, like, a mud fist available to me through magic, make it like some sort of mechanical fist or something instead. Maybe, like, I raise a scrap up to form a fist and sling it at someone. But the nature side would have the mud fist in its place, and let that decide what's going on. Because we have this story where apparently Toxinol was just this evil corporation, didn't do anything good, totally mined and drilled the planet for what it's worth, destroyed the planet, and now these survivors are living in its remnants. But we could also look at it like, if it wasn't for Toxinol's mistakes and their use of industry to produce this goo and get the fuel, we wouldn't exist right now. So maybe this is the future. But instead, we get choices of whether or not we want to uppercut someone that we just saved from starvation or not, to decide if we want to be good or evil, or a bit other choices that are a bit over the top, as it were. I think I'm being overly harsh on the tutorials for the game. Well, maybe I'm not, but I think I'm not being as... I could be a little more forgiving. I don't like how many pop-ups and tutorials there are here. A lot of this just makes perfect sense given the context clues which are showing up for us. Like, I don't need the game to focus the camera on a door and then zoom in on it and then explain that I can use a certain item on the door. It doesn't need to do that. I can tell what to do already because it pops up icons that I know, I can see what button to press in order to do the thing the game wants me to do. Take this, for example. I'm imagining that we destroy this with our fist. Oh, or not, or we just open it. Which is another weird thing, I suppose. I don't understand why, like, this looked like something we would need to break down, but it just easily opens. But other doors we have to break down, or use the claw bar on. I don't know. Some of the tools make it seem like they wanted to do something like a Metroidvania type of game here, but it feels a bit odd how they went about it, because I don't think we're going to be really missing a whole lot. The game, I don't think, is going to let us miss any of the tools. And I don't think the game will have any possible location for us to miss out on if we didn't have a tool at a certain point. Oop, that was actually close. Alright, so... There was a torso. That looks pretty hideous. I'll much prefer our current armor. If I break this down, let's scrap it. Okay, so... This one's really messed up. Nope, wrong way,
Just a few
Tim.
moves left. Make them count.
That makes it sound like something is now down there, waiting for us. Let's not keep it waiting, then. Poor things must have been starving. This whole area was covered with goo. I was just saying about context clues, and then sure enough, this one doesn't have one. Actually, it does. It has the star on it to let me know that there's something special about this wall. Before we open the door, let's get the obvious awesome item inside this cabinet. Just an adrenaline shot. I don't even know why you would want to use those. It looks like that damages you and then gives you energy regen, unless that's hinting that that increases the damage that we do and also gives us energy regen. I guess it could be doing that. You find a circuit board puzzle. To select which light is selected, use the left analog stick. To change the color of a light, press A. Switching the color of one light will also change all adjacent lights. Use the moves you have left to make all the lights turn green. I'm not going to jinx it and say I'm really good at those types of puzzles. But I am really good at those types of puzzles. Oh, some scrap. A top mod. A top mod! Alright, so we should equip those, which I forgot to do earlier. So let's go to craft, main hand, ranged, our weapon, and we give it one of these. Nice. Looks a bit like a crossbow, which is what I was hoping for. That would be fitting for the Vagabond from the Root board game, because a crossbow was one of the things he got to use. Okay, so that was all that was in here. Oh, nope. There must have been another thing in here. Tim, weren't you just complaining that people have it too easy these days with all the quest markers? Oh, this. Yeah, this. Okay. So this is going to be a lot like Styx, Master of Shadows. There are these things in the wall that we can jump on. You found a climbing spot. Use the normal movement controls to move to the next ledge. Jump away to stop climbing. I'm so sorry, Huggle. I'm so sorry. But you're stuck, and we're not. And I don't know why I would bother engaging you in melee combat when that's far riskier. The creatures look cute in a way, but they also look vicious. I like it. And we've leveled again, so let's think. We put a point in strength last time, so let's grab maybe more charisma this time? We could grab some more luck for a better loot chance. I guess that could be useful too.
As long as you're happy about it.
Oh, we got more perk points. This is the outfits menu where you can create and save different gear setups. I actually have no clue how on earth you save a gear setup in this game. It doesn't let me swap out stuff here, and it always seems to change outfit 1 no matter what I do, so I don't understand how to use that very well. Why'd I come here? I went to the wrong spot. You still went to the wrong spot. You want to go here for Wung Fu? And maybe you want to take rifles? No, I don't care about that. How about close combat? Okay, so we have to shoot a little bit, and then we throw our weapon afterwards. No, I'm not really feeling that one either. Let's instead take some perks. Let's see, what's our other Deadeye perks? Non-automatic rifles inflict 20% more attack damage. That's what we're using right now. Non-automatic rifles are 10%. Okay, so we're supposed to be using, as a Deadeye, non-automatic rifles, it looks like. Sure, we'll take Crack Shot. And since I don't like the look of... Well, we should hold on to 1 perk point in case we can make a shotgun. I'd like to try it out and give it a combo. We heard that, so we know there's some sort of large-sounding creature up ahead. Oh, this fight. I remember this fight very well. That crate has the goo glide parts in it that we want, that they're hammering on. This fight was really difficult for me because I didn't understand what I was supposed to do to destroy the auto turret, whose we can kind of see from here. The red light, that's its laser sight. All you have to do is run up and slice it, but I couldn't understand that during the battle because the camera wouldn't lock onto it at all. Sure, I'll slug it out with you just like that. You found a Goo Glide parts box! These boxes can be found around the world and contain parts for your customize your Goo Glide. Oh god, good for him, throwing it right through the pillar. That's super strength for you. He must have a special perk. So we could, and we should, just shoot him dead. But I want to show off a few things that I find it annoying about these guys. I can't see the QTE very well that's above their heads. And the timing of it, you have to be really good at it. You also are not told when they're going to do a grab, so you kind of have to anticipate if it's going to be a grab. Or he's going to standard attack you. Actually, that wasn't so bad. All things considered, do I want to heal? Sure. Well, let's get the parts we need. We got a scrap burst and an end fin for our goo glider. And that's one of 9 found in the world. Just a small health pack. And I don't think there's anything else in this room that we can search. Alright, let's head on out.
Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain and contaminate both the groundwater and open surf. The long-lasting effect this had on the evolution of wildlife was, as we know now, the only reason we came to exist.
Yeah, see, that sounds like Toxanol did a good thing, in a way. I really wish they had done the dark light side a bit differently to made it industry versus
Looks like the
nature.
switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the... Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
All right. Well, let's bring this stuff back to Goop and get our goo glider. Oh, can we make it up there, by the way? Let's see. Nope, just barely can't make that jump. Okay, so we can't take too many hits while on this, but it's got a decent engine and some utilities a part of it, so we can salvage and move things out of the way. Why the pull hook? That makes it sound like we'll be riding the creature like Shadow of the Colossus. Because the weapon we're going to have on this distracts it. Possibly turn it around so we can climb on its back and kill it. Tell me about Gulp. Gumquacks. Use normal movement to control the goo glide. You can boost it by holding down the left analog stick. You can customize it as well. Alright, so let's see. So if I was to customize it... So, we've got a Rodster level 1 and a Scrap Burst level 2. And we can't see what either of them do. I'm assuming all it does is... I'm assuming all it does is change the look of this, because I see nothing else being indicated here in this menu. And I really like the feel of the goo glide. It has a certain amount of floatiness to it as you're cutting through the water. Okay, so let's show you how both the hook and the net work. So for the hook, we walk up to an object, hit X to tow it out of the way. After a few seconds, it will go into the water. And in this instance, we can go back over the thing that was there and use our net to get what's at the bottom of the ocean. Or the river. And we got a lousy hat. I really wish I could just scrap it from that menu. Oh, we can wear this now. Well, I thought it would look a lot cooler than it looks. You know, that's ridiculous enough that I think I'm willing to equip it. We'll keep it on us, and we'll... I really do like the look of the mesh pie a lot better. A lot better, a lot more. I like the look of this more. We'll keep this, and we'll just vendor that hat instead. Now, apparently since we have leveled up, do I have any other clothes I can wear? Yes, but I don't know why I would want to wear the tabby skirt when our Metro Pants we have Metro Pants Plus, actually. That's what, they're amazing. All right, let's go ahead and just scrap our Just Pants. And we'll scrap our tabby skirt. If I was to scrap our skinny pants, I think we'll just scrap these as well. They're not going to be better than our current pants. Alright, and I think we'll stop here, everyone. It feels like we've been playing for close to an hour. So we come back, we'll see Gulp about the gum quacks. And I'll see you guys then. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.